What is up, everyone? My name is Tony. Welcome back to my channel where I react to K-pop. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy my reaction. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. It definitely helps me out. You can also feel free to follow me on Instagram and or Twitter if you are interested. Links are down in the description. I always follow back. And yeah, other than that, I'm skipping out on Produced by Myself series contest to watch Mill's music video for Beat. I hate that I'm taking a break from Produced by Myself contest, but at the same time I can't bypass Mill for like 2 more weeks. Like, I have to watch the music video. I'm super excited for this. The only thing I've seen online is that it's like school themed, like they're in high school or whatever. So I love how they're like, I don't know, kind of like bringing in like different stages of love, you know what I mean? Like Yoojung and KB were more of like that young adult love, you know what I mean? Well, not young adult, maybe like older adult, like more like 30s, like they have like careers, like they're working, like that kind of age when it comes to love. And I feel like Junji and Rie were more like college age love, like I don't know, like still like figuring things out and like where they stood with each other and stuff like that. And then Mill and Nine will be like the high school, like just figuring out like what love even means, like, and also like, to be fair, like trying to figure themselves out as well, and like where they are in the world and like who they are in the world and stuff like that. So I feel like a lot of high school to college is about self-discovery, you know what I mean? So I'm excited to listen to this. Oh, Mill. I can't wait. Okay. Mill Beat music video. I'm gonna watch it first without the subtitles and then again with, so I can read the lyrics. So let's get into it. I'm so excited. Ooh. KB's a teacher, okay. 9 is the new student. Cute. No. We do not stand bullies in this house. Rude. They're so cute. It's a cute crush. I need to like focus on like the sounds to the music because I'm just so absorbed in the story. I'm gonna have to listen to this like so many times. But Mill's rap. Yes, Mill! I don't know how anyone can mess with Mill. Look how cute he looks. Nine is the bad boy. I'm so invested in this story, I'm not gonna lie to you. And Mill is getting it with his rap. They jumped him. Bro, why are you gonna end it like that? What? Yo. I'm so invested in the story right now. Like, I just... Bro. Bro. And now I gotta wait for Nine's side of it. Ugh. That was literally like watching a shortened version of a BL. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay. I love Mill's rap, firstly. Like, I've talked about it before, but I really do enjoy Mill's rap. And I think he killed it. I think he killed it with this song. I really do. Like, the beat is really interesting. But I'm excited to hear the lyrics. And like honestly, like I don't know, like the storyline is so good. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it brings up like a lot of things for people who like went through bullying in high school. It's raining. I thankfully didn't really have to deal with that a lot because I went to a small Catholic school. And so it kind of like, I don't know, like there wasn't really a lot of bullying. Like not, or I guess I should say there wasn't a lot of blatant bullying. Like there wasn't people like smashing you into the wall in the hallways or anything like that. But I mean, definitely jokes were made towards like the quieter kids in... What are you doing, Bob? What's wrong? Anyway, like definitely some jokes were said towards the quieter or like nerdier kids at my school, which can still have a major effect on people, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be like physically abusive to really hurt someone and traumatize someone, you know what I mean? Like, like verbal abuse can be just as bad as physical abuse, you know what I mean? So I think looking back on it now, it's something that like probably should have been talked about and something that should have been stopped. It wasn't all the time, but there were definitely times when like jokes were taken a little too far, you know what I mean? And like words were said that probably shouldn't have been. And especially when you're in high school and you don't realize. And honestly, even to this day, even at the age of 28, I can see people who don't realize how much their words can affect people. And especially online. And that like really frustrates me. Like just because, I don't know how to describe it. Like just because you think that your words aren't affecting people, you never know. You know what I mean? Like, you never know how others are going to take your words. And I think it's so important to like think to yourself, like, if I wouldn't want that said to me, or if I wouldn't want that done to me, then why would I do that to somebody else? Like, I feel like it's very hard nowadays for people to put themselves in other people's shoes and imagine like themselves in that scenario and how they would feel. Like, I just feel like people have become so self-centered and so self-focused that like they don't want to think about how their words and actions have consequences. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, like, and poor Nine got beat up for it. Just got beat up for sticking up for Mill. Such a good storyline. I'm so invested in like what's going on in the music video, and I'm super interested to see Nine's side of things. But anyway, enough of me blabbing on and let me like actually read the lyrics.
Jackson moonwalk Billy. I'm stressed, I don't breathe up. 원한 다음 집어산 키즈. 너의 뒤를 take it like a thriller. 머리를 휘날리며 몰아 vroom vroom.
I'm sorry. Does that have a sexual connotation? I mean, because since it's only one of, I wouldn't be surprised. But,
원한 다음 집어산 키즈. 너의 뒤를 take it like a thriller. 머리를 휘날리며 몰아 vroom vroom zero back. 터널하는 한순간에 cry rap on set. 여러 적음 오는 몇 차원 다른 trip. 새로운 눈을 뜨고 let me know begin. Feel so free. 완한 손에 파도 eyes all open. See 그 안에 진짜 봐. 차원이 달라 비릿 지금 놀라 비릿 올라갈 준비해. Yeah, I wanna make it big. Wanna tell them bitter. 지금 놀라 비릿 때론 세계로 join 손에 기어나던 레벨이 교착점 점점 세계 중 하나 펑 골라 1, 2, 3 시작된 power 현실이던 야생이던 내가 팀 폼비 다 이겨는 싸움이야 갖다 버려 phobias hit the mismatch 어차피 결과는
I see you, Mill. I see you.
hit the mismatch 어차피 결과는 안 봐도 real game 너 그리고 너 go get a bang bang anyone goes wanna that this yeah feel so free 완한 손에 파도 eyes all open see 그 안에 진짜 봐 차원이 달라 비릿 지금 놀라 비릿 올라갈 준비해 yeah I wanna make it big wanna tell them bitter 지금 놀라 비릿 때론 세계로 join 손에 기어나던 레벨이 교착점 아무도 믿지 마 너만이 유일한 걸 차원이 달라 비릿 지금 눌러 비릿 올라갈 준비해 Yeah I wanna make it big Wanna tell them 비릿 지금 눌러 비릿 때로운 세계로 join 손을 그어 another level 우리 요차점
I don't know. I definitely, oh, I definitely think the song like goes with the music video a lot about like how you like wanna beat up the people that have been beating you up this whole time, you know what I mean? So I definitely feel the lyrics. And also like when you're at that point in time, like especially as a high schooler, like you're still trying to figure out like what type of person you are, like what your where your morals and your values lie. Like I mean you're really trying to figure yourself out. And then on top of that, to be figuring out your orientation and why you're attracted to the same sex, like that has to be so difficult. I was actually just out at the gay bar with my best friend. He came in to visit, and we've literally been best friends since fourth grade. And we were just sitting there talking, and a guy came up to him to flirt with him. And he was like trying to make conversation with the three of us, and he asked me, when did I know, or when did I find out about my best friend being gay? And I was like, when did I find out? I found out, well, I was like, he came out to me our junior or senior year of high school. I was like, but when did I know is a different story. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there is a particular vibe. And like to be fair, like my best friend is like pretty flamboyant, and um I don't know, it was like just made it obvious that he was never really interested in women. And if you guys don't know, I have many family that is also LGBTQ plus. So it's something that I've been around like my whole life. So it's something that I've like always been aware of and open to, you know what I mean? So I just found it I just kind of had a feeling, like I kind of had a feeling that he was gay and that he preferred men, but you always want to respect that person and let them decide when they want to open up to you about it, because it's to me it's never okay, even if it's your best friend, it's never okay to force them to tell you what their sexual preference is. Like it's to me like it's totally up to them to, because it's such a scary thing I feel like it's, well, I don't know personally, but I feel like it's such a scary thing to go through that I don't want to put more pressure on that person to feel like they need to tell me, you know what I mean? Because honestly, when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter. Like, my best friend is still my best friend. Like, he's literally been with me since fourth grade. Like, who he likes is not going to affect the relationship that we have had and will always have, you know what I mean? Like, it just means he'll have a man in his life versus a woman. And to me, that's not a big difference at all. Like, and I'm glad that he felt safe enough to open up to me and to live his best life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think it's so important to give people space when it comes to that and to not force anything, because it's ultimately up to them. And honestly, they don't really have to come out at all if they don't want to. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, it's even if you know, like, deep down that person, you know, their sexual orientation might be different, like, it's okay to, like, let them live their lives and not be bothersome, I guess you could say. But I've come to the point in my relationship with my best friend that like we talk about our romantic lives all the time. Like I talk to him about the men in my life and he talks to me about the men in his life. And like we've just got like that close of a bond that I'm glad that he feels that he could talk to me about those kinds of things, you know what I mean? And at the same time, like I personally do think that there's a bit of androgyny in all of us, you know what I mean? Like I've definitely had moments where like I've flirted with girls at the bars, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if I took the time to explore my sexuality, like I feel like I probably would be okay with dating a woman, but I've just never explored that part of myself. Like I think we could all have the potential to not like not have a label on our sexuality, you know what I mean? Like would you want to consider me bi? Sure, if you want to, I guess, but I've just never like thought about it myself, you know what I mean? Like I've always been more attracted to men, but that's not to say that I'm not attracted to women either. Like I don't know, I just feel like and that's why I feel like it's so amazing to me whenever someone does come out as LGBTQ plus because like I don't know, like I feel like it's so ingrained in our brains that like I have to be with a man or I'm a man so I have to be with a woman. Like it's just so ingrained in us and in our culture, our societal culture that you don't like me, like you don't even think to explore your sexual orientation or to explore your preferences, you know what I mean? Because it's just so ingrained into you that you have to like the opposite sex or you have to have relations with the opposite sex. You know what I mean? But to know to know straight up that you're only attracted to the same sex and to be able to admit that and come out about it, like I feel like you have to have so much courage and so much strength, and I have such an appreciation for those who do decide to come out about it because it has to be such an internal struggle, you know what I mean? Like but I want to read the description of the song. We don't easily notice our hearts beating. Once in a blue moon, we feel our hearts beating when we actually put our hands on our hearts, but it's not like that is very true. That is very, very true. Like, your heart beating is such a natural thing that you don't even think about it, you know what I mean? Until you're feeling like anxiety or stress or um nervousness. Like I feel like that those are the moments that we really notice like, oh my god, like my heart is beating so fast. So I find that very interesting and oh, it's so cute. I love that description a lot. That's really adorable. I am interested to know what Lions think of the song. I personally really like it. I think it's a very important process that we all go through whenever we're that young and we're trying to figure out who we are and we're trying to figure out where we stand in our relationships with others. And then, of course, adding on top of that, the sexual orientation preference part of it, and only one of's discography is very, I don't know, it just takes on a different level for sure. So, yeah. All right, guys, I'm excited that I finally listened to this. I will be back with Produced by Myself series, the behind the scenes next week. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I am definitely curious to know what Lions think for sure. And I just want to say like thank you for always like being informative with me when it comes to LGBTQ plus because even though I have like many friends and family, I mean there's still going to be things that I don't understand or things that I don't know because I haven't experienced it myself. And I mean that's just the reality of it. I can be as sympathetic and empathetic as I can, but there's still going to be things that I don't fully get because I've never experienced it myself. So I always want to thank Lions for being so informative and keeping me knowledgeable when it comes to LGBTQ plus and stuff like that. So I just want to thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. I never mean to be offensive in my words or anything like that. I'm just here trying to understand life and trying to understand where people are coming from and stuff like that. So if I ever say something that you guys don't agree with or that you don't like, please inform me. Please tell me. Please call me out. Because I never want to say something that hurts others, even if it is unintentional. You know what I mean? Because sometimes our words can hurt people unintentionally. And that's mostly because we just don't have the knowledge to realize that our words are hurtful. So please, please, please always feel that you can tell me if I'm in the wrong. I can take constructive criticism, I promise you. But yeah, alright, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'm super excited for Nine's part of the song for sure. I'm interested to know where the storyline is gonna go because the storyline on this pair is, I love it a lot. But okay. That's it for me, guys. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, be yourselves, and have a good day. Bye, guys.
이젠 날 가롭게 내 목을 줘 타이트하게 떨어지는 feet 준비가 됐다면 내게 몸을 맡겨 걸음걸이마저 다르게 여유를 즐겨 lay back 표정은 덤덤덤덤 pretend to be a